Z-block. I wonder who this beautiful woman is. What? This doesn't concern us, but just to let you know that for the plush friks, it'll take approximately 5 to 10 hours for us to arrive to our dimension where we're going to right now in hyperspace. For them at least, if they were to look at the test scope and see us through a different dimension, if that makes sense. But for us, in our dimension right now, it's still gonna be a 15-minute travel and we have about 10 minutes left before we arrive. You're right about one thing, sir, that is completely irrelevant to us. Maybe the plush friks, but not us. Yes, it's a little confusing. I'll deep dive into that a little bit more. I'll just downright re-explain what I just said in a little bit, or some other time, because we don't have much time right now, and I spoke too quickly, and I feel like you don't understand Russian. No, I do. It's just I feel like some people don't understand your accent. Okay, but never mind that. I want to tell you a little story. It's my origin story. You're gonna want to sit down somewhere for this Z-block bag. Alright. Hello hot stuff. And it'll explain how I lost my horns, and who I became to be, and why I abused Z-blow so much. It all started when I was a little boy. I was 7 years old. The knife species of inanimate objects that are sentient were all raised and had a habitable space in Russia. That's where I came from, until one day someone kidnapped me right as I was returning from school. I woke up to see this sign. Little did I knew what it meant at the time, but I soon knew what it meant. And it is my religion and our destiny. 1962, very, very north of Russia. Rest easy, son. You had a busy day. It's a miracle you're in one piece, despite you being made out of metal. Where am I? I will get to that. My name is Sir Goggles, but for short, you could call me Darkness. Darkness? But why am I here? Come, follow me. This is our kingdom. Beautiful, isn't she? Welcome to the Death Clan. We have 3 main objectives. Find, torture, and kill. This, which really suits our name as the Death Clan. Wait, so you're gonna train me to become a warrior or something? To help kill everyone? Yes, we want to kill the people to lower populations in the earth. Our empire will rise. Right. What if I really want to leave? You will be hunted. You will kill all your family. And once we find you, simply, we will kill you. There is no backing out now. You're surrounded and you don't even realize it. What? I said too much. You're in with us now. These are our sleeping pods. Since it's cold out here, and we're very, very poor, and there's no materials out here in this icy wasteland for miles on end, we had to dig pits, and it is cold as heck. So, if you so happen to have no nerves inside you, then you're lucky. Most inanimate objects don't have nerves inside them anyway. Some of them do, most of them being plushes, but people who are like knives and stuff don't really have nerves, and they feel less pain if they're being injured. They don't, okay, you get it. We can still feel pain, but it's not as painful as others can compare it to themselves. Rest. You don't know what you're talking about. There's no backing out of this. Who are they? I'd like you to meet your 2 new best friends, Cap, an octopus. Despite him being an adult size, mentally he is still a child. How old is he? Your age. Octopus plushes tend to grow faster in physics. But mentally they're not an adult until the average age of 18. Kappa's physically your age and mentally your age. What does mentally mean? I'm only 7. Stupid kid. Just get in the pod. Into your pods, now. Alright. And also, one other rule here. You're only allowed to get 15 minutes of sleep. So rest while you can, because then otherwise you have to stay awake and alert. And you can only sleep every 3 days. Otherwise you'll be hunted and will kill you. This guy's insane! I hadn't managed to get a sleep for as long as I lived. They kidnapped me when I was in the nursery room in the hospital. Before my parents picked me out, they stole me. The cops went searching for me, but they can't find me. None of our families will. What is he saying? He doesn't know how to talk yet. So you're saying he's kind of a slow person, a slow learner? Yes. But he is the greatest warrior here. Speech is the only thing that he doesn't know, but he knows everything else. What's your name? Peterson Oldblade. Oh, you know him. He's Octopus. Octopus Prime as his last name. My name is Cap Snowflake. Ironically, my last name is Snowflake. Well, we live in Russia, so I guess it makes sense. Wait, how long has it been? About 15 minutes. Everyone, it is time for training. And so, we trained each other for the years, eons, until we were all 13 years old, and it was the final tryouts against me and my best friend for all those years, Octopus Prime. Everyone, you are about to see the greatest tryouts of all time. Please watch, be still, and be full. This is a once-in-a-lifetime event. And once the spike ball drops, let the fight begin. Cap, drop it. Right. The spike has dropped. Fight. Can I get some medicine after this? Yes, of course. Nice. Come try and get me, Mr. Oldblade. With pleasure. No. No, stop! Stop the fight! Not until our master says so. The fight is done! Like I said, there were no rules to the fight. Octopus has won. You're the next champion. You're the next second in command. Oh, fiddlesticks. I call that crap. Hey man, Octopus won fair and square. Oh, you wanna duke it out? Y'all duke it out. Settle down, audience. Very good. Now, Octopus will go to the leaf bed and choose his power. Crap. Are you okay? Yeah, just take me to the medical station. Right. You're a good friend. You too. I think my friend just betrayed me. It looks like he wants that leaf more than friendship. I don't know how to tell you, but maybe we can be new best friends instead of him. Maybe. But I can't just dip my friend like that. Applying ice cube number 13. There, that should have healed your wounds. Your metal scrapes, it should have healed. Thanks, Cap. You've done it again. Are you okay? Yeah, I might need some help getting back to my hole. I gotcha. Go 13 miles east and find the field. Well, what I meant by power is you won't be given the power, but the leaf will give you your destiny. Legends say you hear whispers from the leaf you choose, and it'll tell you what your specific mission is to do, and what you have to die trying doing. For us, the Death Clan. Yes, sir. Remember, find, torture, and kill. We need to lower Earth's population. Cairo Jackson, my master, if only you were still here around to see the day, I would have made you proud, father. And so, 13 miles of him traveling. I didn't know exactly what happened because I was in that hole, but the Cap told me all about what happened because he went with him to escort him to the leaf field after he left me in my hole. But like, how did you get your, doohickeys torn off or whatever they were? I'm getting to that. You ready? Ready as I ever been. Choose wisely. I will. That one. I feel a call to this one. You must befriend with a team and sacrifice, and then commit treason to your own clan in the end. What did it say? You look worried, shocked. What happened? It said, go on. It said that one day I have to kill Peterson. But he's your best friend, you can't kill him. I didn't know. I'm not ready for this yet. A destiny is a destiny. No matter what it is, you have to do it. Yes. Did it say when you should kill him? No, it just said, commit treason to this entire clan. I'll keep this a secret. There's no way I'm letting the headmaster know about this. These leaves are no longer trustworthy for anyone. We thought they were for us, but it turns out they're not. If they're going against us. But for my destiny, I have to still commit treason to our clan. Yes, a destiny overpowers the clan. We are run by these leaves. We are owned by the leaves. Yes. I'm gonna kill them. Right now. That's not a good idea. That fight was not finished yet. Hey, let me go, man. Sorry, I'm using it as a weapon. Wait, no! Challenge me again and I'll murder you. I will torture you. And I will take you. Do it then. No, don't. It's time you get stuck under the ice. This is your torture. I took you, which I smushed you, and your torture, which is the ice, and the murder is a mystery for now. Hypothermia. Good. That's exactly what I want. No more screams. He's dead. I'm sorry, but it's been 15 minutes, And since you lost, your punishment is to lose some pieces of yourself by me. I will tear off your horns. No. I've been growing them in since I was like 12. They take a long time to grow. A year. Yes, but they're not even finished growing yet. I don't care. Ah! You deserve pain. You failed me. There I laid for 12 years. No one came to my pod and found me. The reason being, everyone died in the war the day after. Military figures smashed our things, and they weren't small. The FBI was in a situation. It was a Russian FBI, if that even exists. Just say Russian soldiers, right, so it's less confusing. Russian soldiers were marching through our lands, and they destroyed what we have created. Our world was trampled over by these war machine humans because we were too small and we were in their way and they didn't even notice us. Apparently, they were on their way to some other war that we didn't even realize, and we were just in their path. As simple as that. The only thing that remains up there is this last final symbol that you see before. It's a vision I give you now. Well, you may see it in your mind, but I don't see anything because, we're both in the ship and I have to imagine it myself. So I'm imagining a different symbol than you are probably. Quiet. Whatever I'm seeing right now, in the back of my mind, is the last remnants of our past, which is now gone. Even the flower bed. Leaf bed was destroyed, and no one knows what happened to Octopus. He disappeared. Oh yeah. I was the last remaining survivor, and him. But how did Cap manage to tell you? He died, didn't he? Well, you think he did. From the trampling, it warmed him up and freed him from his cage. I saw everything from inside the ice. I must warn him. No! I can't believe this. Peter! Peter! Darkness. Peter! Wake up! It's okay. Steel objects are the most immune to cold. I got frostbite, mate. Let me tell you what happened in between, alright? Alright. And that's what happened. Take me somewhere nice. Please, I want to flee Russia. I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to be in this clan. I don't want to be in the snow. I just want to be somewhere warm. Even though I don't know what warm feels like. I can imagine it, but I never felt it before. I've been somewhere before. Only once have I escaped this place. I can show you that way. But why'd you come back? Because I didn't want to leave you out. And so we fled. And then we came here to North America. We caught a boat illegally in several planes. And shortly after that, he died, unfortunately, to a gunshot from David's father. And I escaped. And then, I wanted to start a business. I wasn't gonna let our religion go. I just wanted to flee Russia. I want to enslave workers to keep on the religion, at least slightly. In slight memorial of the Death Clan. Zero never knew who we were. I never told him the full story. He doesn't know I abused him so much, but that is the reason why I abuse all my workers so much. And then inevitably, when I killed his friend, Zero went on a rampage. I almost got to kill him, but then he survived. I also survived a police gunshot. As soon as they went through the door, they just gunned down the place. And then I went in the hospital, and then I went my own very way. And now, I'm trying to continue to delete all of humanity and inanimate objects. Either that or have them join me. That's why I'm trying to kill the plush friks. And I figured making a bigger army like Glitchtrap tried but failed, but I have more potential than him to do that because I know more about this stuff than him because he comes from a different universe than I originally come from. It'll be a lot easier to take over the plush friks that way than Glitchtrap attempted to. The same way he did in the Battle of the Front Yard, where all the interdimensionals came in. And now we have extra help. Bill Cipher. Yes, but I don't remember a moment before yesterday. I didn't really need you anyway, so I'm just gonna spill the beans and then kill you. What? Listen up. I kidnapped you yesterday before we went into this dimension, and now I'm gonna kill you because you know too much, and I just want to spill the beans anyway, and you're kind of pointless. I only needed you to help me with the engine in the ship so we can get the hyperdrive. I can take the rest on my own hands. Even though it's kind of pointless, I still want to observe this world just to see if they are still there, or at least the thing is still there. I won't interfere with these gems. I'll let Bill Cipher do all the work. These 7 gems are the key to the unlocking key of the center of the multiverse, which is heavily guarded by the dimension of the back rooms. The reason I will not interfere is because these gems are not my problem. Bill Cipher is the one who wants to be god of the universe, or should I say, the entire multiverse and existence of existence itself. Hidden in the animusic dimension, there lies a gem.